Hi, welcome back. In this segment, we're going to talk about missing assumptions. As you can see here, this example illustrates a line of reasoning in which the assumptions are left unstated. So the linked premises are all there, but the supporting assumptions aren't stated. Now, this is not an uncommon way to express an argument. It does create a risk that the argument that you've constructed can be conditional in ways that you're not sure. So, for example, here we have the logic bridge template, and premise number 1 is the president released to the press a Hawaiian certificate of birth. And premise number 2 is anyone who released to the press a Hawaiian certificate of birth was born in Hawaii. Therefore, the conclusion, the president was born in Hawaii. So you can see in this template, the supporting assumptions have been left blank. Now that's okay. You don't always have to express, in the finest granularity of all the components of your reasoning. But it's important to consider the absences because they could be significant. For example, looking at premise number 2, anyone who released to the press a Hawaiian certificate of birth was born in Hawaii. Well, what assumptions do you think that might depend on? Well, for one, it might depend on that the Hawaiian certificate of birth was not a forgery. So, certainly when you're constructing your arguments, and it's helpful to fill in the template completely. When you're presenting the argument, you may choose at different times not to make evident every detail if it's not necessary. But for your own design of the argument, you should be thinking of all the components. Thank you.